Willie D Live.
Like, just like right now, they actually telling you more people die from the vaccine because the vaccine killed them than they actually died from the virus. Now, okay, you got countries saying we want to bring him under charges because we know that this is a poison. You got Africans, hey man, we done had no problem till the Bill Gates Foundation showed up. Now all our children crazy and funny and everything else. You got Vietnamese saying we never had autism till this man came over and started poking folk. And then you got actually sane people that sitting up here telling me, hey man, you better listen to them folk. I said, man, you can't be from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Because in them years, black people didn't even want to take an aspirin. So to listen and look at the show, just go back and look at, they rolled out all these presidents in front of the country. Roll their arm up. Obama, you right there. Yeah, lead your folk right to the fire. And you see it. It's almost like, man, they will get together to pull the wool over your eyes. And even when you get to the end of it and say, didn't I tell you this 2 years ago? You say, I can't believe you because you who you is. It's like we'll never believe us, but we'll believe them every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's the crazy. It's like they'll believe I've never had. You know why? I didn't let them folk mess with my immune system. So if you my age and you sickly there, everybody that I know went and took them shots, something different about their body is going on with them that they never had before they took their shot. I got folk losing their eyesight. I got folk losing their hearing. I got folks coming up with some rare form of cancer. I'm just like, bro, and do you understand? Do you even know the history of Fauci? He is the creator of AIDS. So why would I want the creator of AIDS telling me what's good for me? And it's like, for these people to be standing around here, everybody know that it was a hoax. You got young people around here. You could just go on the internet and just look for people who just died suddenly. And young people, anybody that mess with that shot, your heart could just stop. Because that's what it was designed for. It's a bioweapon. It's either going to attack something in your body that's weak, or it's going to induce something from cancer and AIDS. Something is going to happen inside of your bloodstream. And I say, y'all think about this. The whole time the pandemic was going on, you know what the strangest shit to me was? All of a sudden, we got pills for AIDS. All of a sudden, I started seeing these commercials of, man, it ain't so bad to have AIDS no more. We got a pill. Damn, as soon as they kill one thing, they introduce something else.
You know what? You know what?
What?
Because they got to keep the hustle going.
Wow.
The hustle must be maintained at all times. You know, and especially when regards to medicine, anytime there's a hustle going on where people in medicine are making money off a particular product or service, and they bring it to a close, they have another one already ready to go. And sometimes there's a lapse in coverage, or that there's a lapse in payments. But after a few months, they got the next big thing, because that's why if you look at the medical field, you'll notice that hospitals don't close.
Never.
Emergency centers don't close down.
Never.
If they do, they closing for reconstruction. It's because they take that building fund and go bigger.
Right.
But they're scaling. They're not downsizing. They're scaling. They're always scaling.
Mm-hmm.
We get more and more hospitals, more and more doctors, more and more nurses, more and more medicine, more and more treatments, more and more and more and more and more.
That doesn't fix anything.
It never, ever, ever fixes anything, because the money is in the medicine. It is not in the cure.
And I think I found that out. You know, I moved to California. I got into, the cannabis thing right before the pandemic. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and put this line out. And the pandemic hit, and at the same time, my father called me and was like, son, I got cancer. I'm only gonna be here 8 more months. I want you to come home. I left California, I came home. Dad couldn't take a lot of the THC products because he never was a smoker. He was a drinker. So he was like, man, this feel crazy. I don't know how y'all do this shit. I'm a drinker, man. So he didn't really like that. So I was like, okay, well, try this. And the CBD is what worked on him. So then I started doing my studies with CBD and just looking at like all these natural ways to heal ourselves. And I just started remembering like Big Mama, Grandmama. Like, we ain't go to no doctor. She gave us a big old spoon of castor oil. Like, we ain't go to no doctor. And then, just different things that the older folk did that they didn't go to the doctor a lot. So to watch the CBD actually help him with this cancer thing, I'm like, wow, if this is actually helping him feel better and actually helping him eat, then why Big Pharma don't want this to be in the forefront? And then I said, okay, I'm gonna take the same idea. I'm gonna go and mocktail all the liquors. Cause I'm like, so many of our brothers, they in the alcohol, and then once you get a certain age, man, you can see that alcohol on you, man. Like that shit on you, it's in your neck, it's in your skin, it's in everything. So I'm just kind of like, that's not good. Maybe I can help my folks. So I came up with a whole line, Gipp Goodies, where it was like I mocktail tequila, vodka, bourbon, rum, everything.
Where is it?
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, but I want to show it. Did you bring any with you?
I
You
didn't
got
bring
any in the car?
none with me. I would bring some. I'm
Yeah.
gonna send you some because I didn't know.
Yeah.
I was like, man, OG might be like, no, man.
Nah.
But
Yeah, that's the beauty of being independent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ask nobody for permission. The homie want to show what he's working with.
But see, let me tell you about it. I put it out. We put it out. We started putting it in the streets. Big Pharma and Big Liquor turned around and, who is that? You doing that? I woke up in the morning. We're banning everything. I'm like, wow. Every time we get into something, every time we create something that's good for people, it gets banned.
Did they shut you down on social media too?
Yeah, they tried to. Yeah, they really did. I just switched the plays. See, because Gipp was starting to go up into the dome downtown, and I just started seeing the politics behind all of it. It's like, man, America run on a check, man. That's it. America run. They need to know their elbow got to get greased, and that's what I learned.
So, 2 questions. One, where can people purchase? How do they purchase your products now?
Oh, you go on my Instagram. It's kush.com.
Okay.
You can go on kush.com and it comes straight to your house.
Okay, so
But it's also about what state you in. Because once they seen what color Gippy was, all the states started changing the rules. See, at one time from Texas all the way back, it was like CBD and CBD products, they didn't care. But once they seen us start to bottle different things up, then all of a sudden I started getting attacked at the distributions, and people started showing up with their lawyers and saying that I was infringing on this or infringing on that. So I said, okay, I shut down everything in Georgia and moved everything to Tennessee. I'm in all 4 states in Tennessee. So it's like to the end of this year, I got to sell that out, and then we're going to flip it over to the cans. So when y'all see these THC products now with 10 milligrams that's coming in the cans, we really help that situation happen. So it's like, yeah, by September, I'm going to put the new line out, and that's going to be in about 16, 18 states with Empire.
I know you got a correction to make. You said all 4 states in Tennessee.
All 4 cities.
Yeah, right.
That's Chattanooga, that's Nashville, that's Memphis, and that's Knoxville.
Right, yeah. You said that cannabis worked on your dad. Is he still alive?
No, he left me in 2018.
Okay. How long did he live from the time that you started giving him that?
What was crazy about it, when they called me in California, they said, Gippy, he only got 24 hours. I got on the plane, I got here. When I got here, everybody on his floor was already passed. He was the last one left. I went in, I had some RSO from California, and I just took a whole bunch of it and I just put it in his mouth. He was in so much pain, he was just shaking. And he woke up in the morning, he said, man, I'm hungry. He ate. He said, I want to go home. He went home, he stayed with me another 2 weeks. But I saw the cannabis, I'm like, damn, if I had been able to give him this
sooner,
so much sooner, you know, because I got people around me now. I got one of my mentors, Mr. James. Mr. James had stage 4 cancer. Mr. James bagged that cancer all the way out just by leaving the city, moving to the country, and eating like how we ate when we were kids. No more cancer. So again, that's showing you again that it's the foods we eat, it's the things that we drinking that's causing the different kind of cancers in us, and that's on purpose. So that lets you know too that cancer can be defeated just by knowing how to defeat it, and that's the part that I think Big Pharma has been hiding for years now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think they've been knowing how to cure cancer.
Yeah,
you know,
they have to, man. When you think about some of the wonderments of the world, you got to say, man. First of all, so they can't cure cancer, but they somehow cured COVID-19. And COVID-19 is killing everybody.
Yeah.
But they came up with a damn cure within like what 3, 4, 5 months or something.
Mm-hmm.
And but cancer still is just lingering. Like, hey, man, what about me? I mean, is cancer like cancer is almost like the black person of diseases. You know, like it's like we gonna cure every damn thing, but cancer's still waiting. Cancer's still waiting to be cured. It's just still waiting. Cancer keep getting overlooked.
And I think that's the reason why they keep us at odds with other countries. I think that's the reason why governments keep populations ignorant to a certain degree, because it's like in Russia they might got a cure for cancer, but because we ain't cool and we don't want our population to know, we're gonna always say hate Russia. We're gonna always say hate them people because we can't control what they're gonna say to you. So when I look at just different things, I'm like, nah, this is all about money all the way across the board. It's about making people pay into the pot. And as long as they can scare you with some kind of new disease, then they can always have you pay into the pot. Because at the end of the day, you know, most folks from the country ain't never had no health care, and they still live to be 100 years old. So, shit, was health care was it worth it, or could they kept all that money they gave them folks? Because if you think about how many people pay into health care, if something happened to you, it's just something gonna happen to you. But that money that you paid, you'll never get that money back, and they never gonna give it to your vote. So what did you pay for? It's all a scam.
Yeah, it's cold-blooded scam, man. Really, all their asses should be locked up. That's why Luigi getting so much love, because these people, you know, they make it very difficult for people to live a quality life. Even if you got money, there's so much temptation out there to get you off your square, where, you know, you can call yourself buying good food and all of that stuff, but they're allowing these people to put chemicals in our food. They're mislabeling the food.
Right.
These food companies are running amok,
Right.
and there is little to no oversight, because everybody, all of these people that are tasked with, you know, looking after us and making sure that we are safe, they're getting paid, man. They're getting the money and taking off.
They getting paid and they getting told what not to eat and what not to drink. See, that when people ask what is an elite, what do they mean by that? That means that them the people that got all the cheat codes.
Mm-hmm.
They know what not to drink, what's not healthy. They know all the cheat codes. Now you finding out Whole Foods ain't nothing but a bunch of synthetic foods. Ain't never been nothing Whole Foods about it. But somebody got together and said, hey man, let's run this scam together. Long as we act like it healthy, they gonna buy it. And I'm like, yeah, but look at this. People can say what they want to say. A lot of times I put up the way we live or the way the elders still live in the country. They gonna break that hog down, man. They gonna rub them things. They gonna cut that fat back, man. They gonna sprinkle. People be like, man, what is all that? I say, man, let me tell you something. That way of living is way cleaner than everything you going to get out that grocery store.